What's up YouTube? Zach's back with another attack. I'm wearing my tie from the wedding today, and speaking of which, have you ever wondered why humans have to wipe their booties, but animals don't? I have, and so that's what we're going to be talking about today. But first, why did the toilet paper roll down the hill? To get to the bottom.
Zach's back with another attack, so come on in and just relax. Hit subscribe and join the fun. You're Zach to the future now, son.
What's up YouTube? Today I have an interesting question for you. We're looking at why humans have to wipe their butts, but most animals don't. Now this actually came up when I was walking my dog Ella. She pooped in someone's yard and I had to bend down and pick it up. And while doing so, I realized she didn't have to wipe or anything. She just kept on walking and all was good. Later on that day, I had to poop, and little TMI, but I had to wipe. And I'm sure you've had that same experience at least before. If not, you should probably see a doctor. So why is this exactly? At first, this may seem like a bit of a straightforward problem, but it's really not. I mean, there's a lot more to it than you might think, so stick around and you might learn a thing or two. Wiping is fairly modern, actually. Some lesser developed countries actually to this day don't wipe their butts. They just have a cup of water in the bathroom that they use to clean up with afterwards. In the Middle Ages, people didn't wipe or really care about their hygiene at all. They actually just threw all their poop and pee in the road and let rain wash it away. In some German cities, you can actually still see channels in the road where this used to happen. They made channels specifically for putting poop in. Honestly, this lack of hygiene is partially responsible for the rapid spreading of the Black Plague in the Middle Ages, and it's no wonder why. Such filth attracted mosquitoes and other bugs, just anything that could potentially carry the Black Plague, and give it to other people. Now that said, I don't want to take all the credit away from early civilizations, because some people did actually have ideas for wiping before it became such a thing as it is now. For example, the ancient Romans had an idea where they would put a sponge on the end of a stick and everybody in the community would share it after pooping. And I think you can get the picture in your head. Obviously, when you don't wipe, there is inevitable itching or stenches, and around the 1600s, people still didn't really care about hygiene. They didn't wipe, they didn't do as much as we do today, but they did begin using powders and creams and stuff that would help prevent the stench. After all, a little powder, even today, can help with chafing and other irritants, and a little perfume can really help a stench. Jon Snow is actually a big proponent to the modern hygiene that we have today, and no, that's not the guy from Game of Thrones, although I wish. That might make this story just a little bit cooler. Around 1849, he had some ideas that honestly took decades to develop and become as widespread as they are today, but his help really brought us up to speed. After decades of his work being spread and put into practice, we began to develop widespread sewage systems, proper bathing, and of course, wiping your butt. Now here's where it gets, honestly, a little weird, but also the true reasons why animals don't have to wipe, but humans do. The number one reason, and I know most YouTube videos start with the last reason, work their way up to number one as a bit of clickbait, but I'm going to start with number one because it surprised me the most, and that is most mammals prolapse their anus. That is when animals poop, their butt actually turns inside out, and when the inside comes out, you don't have to wipe the inside. One exception, notably, is that cats don't prolapse their anus, and because of this they actually have to lick themselves clean, and with the sandpapery tongue it actually is a good substitute for wiping. but I don't suggest licking your butt instead of wiping. So let's move on to the next explanation. We eat garbage, guys. And that's not to say we are goats. We don't literally eat trash. You don't open your trash can and find what you want for dinner. But we do eat McDonald's and Taco Bell, and it really makes our poop gross. Really makes us need to wipe because everything is less contained. Take it from me, dog food is high in fiber. I had a video where I ate dog food, and I can tell you dog food is high in fiber. It helps them get their poop clumpy, and when your poop is clumpy and solid, you don't have to wipe because it doesn't leave a mess. Another reason is that because we walk on 2 legs, whereas animals generally walk on 4, our leg and butt muscles are much more defined and toned. And because of this, we have butt cheeks and a crack. Plus, you also have to consider, I'm wearing nice clothes. I don't want to get my clothes dirty if I don't wipe. Animals don't really have that problem. My dog, even if Ashley insists on putting them in little sweaters and stuff, they don't care if they get poop on them. I'm not getting poop in my pants. Animals also don't use the toilets. Humans have a strange desire to poop only on the toilet, and the toilet is actually not designed to help us poop in the proper way, hence the squatty potty, if you've seen that on Shark Tank. If not, look it up. It basically makes you lift your legs into a proper pooping posture. Not a joke, that's totally legit, and supposedly it works, but animals don't have to deal with that. So the toilet, because it's designed for comfort rather than proper pooping posture, say that 5 times fast.
Proper pooping posture, proper pooping posture, proper pooping posture, proper pooping posture,
We have to wipe, and animals don't. And finally, who says we have to wipe? That's why they invented the bidet. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I'm Zach. You keep on smiling and don't do crack. I'll see you in the future.